Hey, everybody. Hey, Pisces. If you're new here, welcome. I am Sunshine. This is Sunshine Tarot, and I'm going to do a spread for Pisces for the rest of July. This is not going to resonate with every Pisces out there, and if it doesn't, then try your other placements. But if it does, you can always say thanks in the tip jar that says thanks down underneath the description box. If it does resonate, there is an extended reading that you can get, and the extended reading, the link to the extended reading is in the description box. Okay. All right. So if you want a reading, you can text me at 470-835-7099. Okay. Okay. So let's start. And again, it won't resonate with every Pisces out there. So if this is not your story, don't be alarmed. But if it is your story and you want to get more information, you can definitely book a reading with me today. In fact, immediately. Okay. All right. So I had rebooted my internet because the chats were really lagging, and I didn't want to deal with that anymore. Who is this? Oh, okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. So the first card, and I'm going to be looking down because I just want to get the reading over. And then once the reading is over, we can chit chat and talk shit. Okay. All right. So the overall card to describe what's happening with some Pisces out there is the Magician. All right. So this could be a Gemini or this could be a Virgo. And the Magician talks about, well, there's a possibility that either you are dealing with more than one person, or your person is dealing with more than one person, or you could just be out there dating, and you're not committed to anybody. And, right. So good morning, DP. How you doing? So, otherwise, if you're in a committed relationship and you're sure that there's nobody else, then this could just really represent the fact that you and your partner have the tools, the intelligence, the resources, the fire, and the heart to make this work. If you know you're in a committed relationship. But if you're not in a committed relationship, or you sense that there is something else going on in your partner's life or in your life, the Magician could represent there being multiple people in a connection. Now, why is there multiple people in the connection? Like, what are you doing wrong that your partner is not there? Well, for some of you, you just have a partner that's poly, and that has nothing to do with you. That's just their preference. But for maybe two or three of you, your person feels an emotional disconnect from the relationship, or this is how the Pisces feels. Like the Pisces is not giving you their heart, their mind, their commitment, because emotionally something is wrong. And what is wrong is you're not quite what they have been looking for. Like they don't know if the Pisces doesn't know if they could do better, or this is how your person is feeling. And again, this is not going to resonate with everybody, right? So somebody feels like there is something that they feel like they can't heal with you, or they can't grow with you. Like something is missing spiritually from this connection. They also feel like they do love you, but somebody feels like they're not quite in love. All right. Like something is missing. And one of the things that's missing with the moon here is mystery. Like somebody feels like they already have you figured out. This is how the Pisces feel. He's not spiritual at all, right? Okay, so this could be how the Pisces feel. This is the Pisces card, but it could also be a Cancer. So you could be feeling this way about a Cancer. But for some of you, there's definitely multiple people here in the mix. So it's you talking to someone who could be married. It's you married talking to multiple people, right? And if you are married and you're talking to multiple people, some of them are already with their soulmate. Okay. Now, others of you You could be talking to multiple people because you have this solid, firm, committed partner who loves you, but emotionally, something's missing. You don't feel in love, and you don't feel those butterflies, and you don't feel that rapture, right? But you fail to realize everything that is in front of you that you do have, right? You have a partner who's willing to work on it to the end. But being a Pisces, you want to feel that's something, you know, for this person. And so if you are the opposite, I feel like this is really talking to people who have Gemini partners, or people who have a Virgo partner, or an earth sign, or an air sign, but it can be anybody. And it may not be resonating with you at all too. But I see multiple people because there's a disconnect in the relationship. Spiritually, somebody feels like they want to connect. Like if they're going to be married or spend their life with this person, they want some type of spiritual connection that's not there. Like you could be a Christian, he could be a Muslim, it could be all kinds of things, right? Um, or, oh, he's a Gemini. Okay, yeah. Okay. Thank you. So another thing too is somebody is dealing with a Pisces, or a Pisces is dealing with someone else, because whoever their primary partner is, the partner doesn't open up. And so, somebody is left feeling like, well, I don't know who you are. I don't know how you feel. I don't know what you think, you know. But I feel like if you have not gotten a commitment, and you are the cross watcher, or you are the Pisces, it looks like somebody feels like whatever they're wanting in a permanent relationship, or however they're wanting to feel, you don't make them feel good, or they don't make you feel good, like you don't feel like you want to be a better woman because of them, or like somebody feels like they can't come up spiritually with you. You might be a low vibe, I mean, or they might be a low vibration, and I don't think anybody means any harm about it, but it looks like somebody could be always down, and they're always in their feelings, and something is always wrong, and your person wants to feel happy and uplifted, and they're kind of feeling like that's not happened. But whatever is going on, I definitely feel like there's multiple people that are involved, and I feel like you're very loved, because there's definitely one of these people who definitely wants to work it out with you. And if you would open up and say, emotionally, I feel like this is missing, or like you don't do for me emotionally what I do for you. Like when I need to talk, you're not there like I am for you. Like sometimes you just need to communicate. I really feel like those of you who want to leave. Oh, yeah? Okay. I feel like those of you who want to leave your relationship because something is amiss emotionally, with the star here, I would really encourage you to not leave. Okay. Because it looks like whatever is going on can be worked out with proper help or communication. Because I really do feel like you love someone, Pisces, or, I definitely feel like you love someone, but you just feel I feel like you need more of a challenge, or uh I don't know if visually this person has changed, like maybe when, because like this guy right here, the eyes are blinded, like there's a blindfold on. So I don't know if like you're with someone that had a baby and now they're frumpy and you can't say anything, but I feel like Pisces, um I think that Pisces, you might think that somebody kind of brings you down. or they feel that way about you. Like your energy is there, like they don't feel like this is God and we can come up. They feel more like bored with you, or you feel bored with them. And there's definitely other people, and for some of you. Okay. So for some of you, that's the overall energy, right? And so, what does the tarot want you to know about this? What does the tarot want you to know about this? What does the tarot wants you to know? Okay. Okay. What does the tarot want you to know? Oh, okay. Well, even though something is missing, I feel like your person still sees you as is vetting you for a long-term partner, right? Um, They just have decided that you have so many qualities that they're looking for, especially if you're dealing with an Aries, okay? But you have so many qualities that they're looking for that they're not stupid enough to let you go because of some emotion, right? Or some of you Pisces could be with a married woman, or you could be dealing with someone who is established in a relationship with a husband, or they live together, or this is you. You are in an established relationship, but there's something missing emotionally. So you might dip, in order to feel a certain kind of way because you're kind of emotionally bored with where you are. And it just kind of seems like it's the same old, same old. There's no mystery, there's no excitement, it's just the same old, same old. Somebody could have gotten frumpy, or as sexually attracted to them. Is person is a what? A I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, a Virgo. Yes. So if you don't like what I'm saying, want more specific information, you book a reading. Okay, that's how that works. But here I talk what I want to talk about. I want to talk about it. That's how that. So this Aries here that is still looking at you as wife or material. And if it's not an Aries, then it's somebody who still is vetting you as a significant other, right? Um, hmm, hmm, hmm. Now, if you're dealing with a married man, right, and you're a Pisces and the person, take that out because that doesn't make any sense. So let me that was weird. The fuck? All right, let's just get it again. Let's get another read. So yes, I still feel that somebody is vetting you, and some of you are married and you're just unhappily married, or your person is unhappily married and you give them emotionally what they don't get in their primary connection. And if that's you, how do you feel about that person? Well, you feel financially, they might be able to help you out. I feel like you really love this person. Some of you are with someone who's with someone else. You really love them. Like you definitely care about them, especially if they are a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Um, yeah, you really care about that person, right? But you're still waiting to see what happens. Okay. So I definitely feel like this somebody wants to settle down and even have children with you, or you could have children with a very masculine man, or man who is, or a person who is dominant. Okay. But I don't feel like you are in love with them, or they are not in love with you, which is why I don't understand why, they settled down and decided to be in a relationship here. But I definitely feel, then why did you end up with, you're not in love? Why did you do this? The magician. Oh, okay. So I feel like somebody feels like they have chosen you because you have demonstrated to them in the past that you are willing to, or they have demonstrated to you that they're willing to stay with you even though you deal with other people. Okay. Well, yeah. So some of you are with somebody who is like making you their wife or their husband because they know you will tolerate their their nature of stepping out with a bunch of people. Yeah, and that's why they are making you their significant other in some cases. Okay. All right. Otherwise, I feel like definitely there are multiple people here in this connection. Like you are not just dealing with one person, or one person that you're seeing is not dealing with you. I don't feel like you're going to leave for them or they're really going to leave for you, because somebody's feelings are really just not that strong. But nevertheless, they still see you as that they would want to be with, even though they know you have others because of the game that you're playing and the shit that you're saying, or I don't know. Anyway, what don't you see coming? Oh, that's not the cards they're using. All right. So Pisces, let's see. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? What doesn't Pisces see coming for the next 2 weeks? All right. Ooh, the Hierophant. What? 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 I don't understand. So I don't understand why okay, well, the Hierophant is a Taurus. Okay. Oh, I know. I see. Okay, so I still feel like there's a marriage here. I don't feel like I'm in love or attracted to him like I was before. It just kind of seems, Pisces, that this bond is bigger than emotions. It just kind of seems like we're dealing with adults here who know you guys are an emotional sign, but it looks like we're dealing with adults here who are not basing something as sacred as the institution of marriage on something as fleeting as emotions that come and go up and down. It seems like there's somebody here who, regardless of how they feel, they are committed to the relationship. And, relationships last not because they were destined to last. They last because two people make a choice to work on it, to fight for it, and to be friendly to each other and cooperative, regardless of what the emotions are doing. So, what you don't see coming is that it looks like somebody is going to be coming at you like that. Definitely an earth sign for some of you. Real strong. Right to not one. Right to not one. I don't know what that means. But the Hierophant represents a commitment that transcends how somebody is feeling, a commitment that transcends. We're dealing with some adults here. Yeah. Ooh, look, we got the Empress and the Seven of Wands. It's like somebody is like, look, you're the father of my child. Ice cream, hey! Ice cream, you're so crazy. I saw you on TikTok yesterday, child. Hey, the Enchantress. Y'all, my TikTok is Iamsunshinetarot. What's that up, Ambrose? What the hell are you talking about? Where you been, child? So anyway, what you don't see is marriage. Like, you think I don't know what I'm talking about? So either you're going to marry, they're going to ask you to marry them. See, these are very strong marriage cards. And I'm really shocked that we got to this place, since in the beginning, it was saying that this person, right, exactly. But I think some of you might be pleasantly surprised. Hey, right? I see what you don't see coming is commit. What the fuck? Look, commitment for the Pisces, the King of Cups. Now, my mother got this card 30 years ago. She got the King of Cups. And I told her, I said, Mom, a man is coming. you're getting ready to get married and he might be a doctor. And she patted me on the head and she ended up marrying a doctor and they're still married. So for those of you who are here for the chat, I am especially talking to you. Now, 2 just left because their energy is not ready to come here, right? They're not ready. But those of you who are here and you're hearing these words right now, I really do see marriage. And I see marriage because you're going to take a very adult perspective about marriage, even though you're an emotional sign. You know, it's going to be like your person is, I don't know, Pisces. I don't know if you guys ride or die. Do you? I don't know. Yeah, I see there. Some of you who are in a relationship, you're going to stay in this relationship for a while. And there might be other people, you know, like I know a Taurus with a Pisces, and both of them see other people. All right, Julia. And both of them see other people, but they love each other and they know that they're not going anywhere. You know what I mean? Okay. So what is the challenge? This is looking good. I did not expect this at all. It just completely turned around. All right. What don't you see coming? Oh, you're a Capricorn? Okay. Anybody dealing with a Taurus? All right, Pisces, what don't you see coming? The 10 of Swords. That's this is the overall challenge. No, that's what no, this is the past, okay? Because we did the overall was the Magician, right? We did what don't you see coming? That was the Emperor. And then we see what is next. And then we got the Hierophant. And now this is the recent past. Now, how many of you have felt betrayed by your partner in the past? I hope to God this is the past for you. I really do. How many of you felt betrayed by your partner and got over that? Dealing with he's sure life. He is important too. He doesn't make good moves on his end. Okay. All right. How you felt betrayed in the past? This is definitely a Gemini. Cutthroat. Okay. See, now this is the past. So if you felt betrayed by Pisces, and hey, Richard, no, baby. If you felt betrayed by somebody, it is in the past. That's not what's happening in the anymore. Richard, are you seeing me serious? Because these cards are looking pretty serious. We need to talk. You got betrayed? He will learn kids. I have already put money down on an apartment for us. That's right. That's right. So it looks like the betrayal in the past. Okay. Okay, I cream book child. And this is a real word for one of you. See that you're gonna find out that you're really, really good thing, but it's gonna break your heart that you're so good at it. Are you going through that already? Like maybe you have a passion to write, but you're really good at architecture, or you're really good with dancing or with the tarot, and it's like, I don't give a fuck about that. I want to do this, but people are like, but you're really good at this. You're like, I don't care. I just don't want to do it. Has that happened to you yet? And he cheated on. Wow. Libra, the diva got proposed to, and the Libra's reading said unexpected marriage. Okay, do you like being an architect? It looks like some of you, uh-oh, my wig is, there we go. It looks like some of you are going to find out that you're really good at something that's going to piss you off. Congratulations. All right. So let's look in the past again. All right, well, claim it, baby. So what does the cards want you to know about the past? The Four of Wands. They said if you could have it once, you can have it again. Oh, you love it. Okay. Sade said, I want to be a writer, but I'm good with my business. I'm married to a karmic Pisces husband who left me with a 4-month-old to go back to his karmic ex, who was then shifted on him. Now I feel his energy trying to pull me back. We still married. What sign was the karmic ex? And what sign are you, Nikki? Good morning, Cassie. Princess Tarot. Child, where the hell you been, child? What's going on with you? You like the psychic job? Aries, you're in, Aries are hoes, honey. Okay, so yeah, for real. Aries are hoes. Yeah. I don't know, Nikki. It looks kind of strong with them. I don't know what's going on with them. It looks kind of strong. I think she's trying to get pregnant. All right. So we look at the past. I'm so sorry, baby. You need a reading, honey. You do. I'm so sorry that guy did that to you, honey, especially when you had a baby. But sometimes we got to take a look at ourselves. Were you easy to get along with? You know what I mean? Were you depressed? Like somebody felt like somebody that they were with was depressed all the time. So, Richard, are you seeing somebody now, child? All right, Pisces, your present card is what? The Two of Cups. Right. All right. The Two of Cups. I don't do general readings, honey. It's too much. Yes, I know, Cassie. So it looks pretty good. He proposed to you. Yes. Is that Princess Tarot that I think it is? Let me see. I think Princess Tarot, what is your sign? Let me see. Is this the same Princess? Oh, it is. Now, child, you got Pisces in your chart? Or are you dealing with the Pisces? Leo, hey! Oh my God. All right. So the Two of Cups is in your presence. So I do feel like there is somebody that some are really feeling. They can have a Venus and Cancer, right? Somebody is really feeling you, right? I just feel like some of you, they have an issue of disconnection with themselves and they think it's you and it's not you, you know? I feel like your partner or somebody that you're dealing with is disconnected from themselves. And I feel, oh, I'm sorry to hear about your dad. Oh, your man. Yeah, I feel like there's like a disconnect within them, really. I would just suggest that you begin to do affirmations. I am beautiful, I am desirable, I am likable, people like me, I am wanted, I am loved, so you can just get into your vibe. It looks like some of you are with someone that you're going to be with for quite some time, and it looks like it's going to be very challenging, but I do see victory here in the present. But the Seven of Coins for me is always a long-term relationship. For me, it is. So either some of you have been dealing with someone that you've been dealing with for a long time, or you're in a long-term relationship. Now, some of you are going to decide to leave this connection because you've been with them for a long time and you're not getting commitment. And the reason that you're not getting commitment is because somebody that you're dealing with is already married. Right? So, but others of you, yes, but others of you are going to end up getting married to this person. But some of you have been with this person for a long time, like the Two of Cups and the Seven of Cups. You've been with this person for a long time. It hasn't moved towards commitment. And so, you're tired of that. All right. So the final answer is the Six of Cups. How many of you are dealing with the Scorpio? If you used to deal with a Scorpio is going to come out of the motherfucking blue and contact you, especially a difficult one. So if you were dealing with a difficult Scorpio or someone that had Scorpio in their chart, they're going to be contacting you again, right? She says Scorpio X, no contact. Well, you know how Scorpios are when they want something, honey. It don't nobody care. They don't care. So let's clarify the Six of Cups, because sometimes it's, oh, wow. Oh, you and your ex just broke up yesterday. Child, you guys broke up yesterday. That ain't your ex. Now, why did you break up? Did you feel betrayed by something? Richard, are you still here? Libra the Debra, do you have Pisces anywhere in your chart? So your final answer is the Six of Cups. Okay, so Richard, what sign is the person that you're talking to? So some of you might end up having here. You could have just had a baby. We were years, never got married, and I felt like he was just using me. Oh, I feel like there's a very strong possibility. Okay, encourage you to get a personal or from somebody that you trust. I feel like the Scorpio is to change their mind, Wheel of Fortune, and offer you. I feel like they just didn't really realize what they had. Okay, and that could be for some of you, or I mean, particularly if you're dealing with the Scorpio. What? Child, please. I see many of you with a fixed sign. All right. There's a very strong possibility that if you're dealing with a fixed sign, you guys are going to move towards marriage. So, what are the fixed signs? Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and y'all, what's the other sign? I don't know. What is the other fixed sign? Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. And Taurus, okay? So that is what I have for you. That was very interesting. Now, if the person is not a fixed sign, Pisces, all right, single Pisces, all right, let's do a reading for Pisces who are just newly dating. Pisces who are just newly dating someone. All right, what do we have? Ooh, and okay, so you guys, for the next week, y'all gonna be vibing, like really vibing. I like you, and it's gonna feel good. But I feel like you guys are adults, so you're gonna take your time. I do feel like there could be like other people that's trying to get your attention, or other people that might, because you could be dating, be online dating, and there's one that you're going to really be feeling, but that person might be feeling else, or you might be feeling one person. But the Lovers is a great card because it represents like someone and page and stuff. Okay, darling, we will do your charms now. And I guess I'll do the letters. Aquarius, Taurus, wait a minute, what? Oh yeah, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo. It really, like if you are dealing with a fixed sign, it looks pretty fixed. Don't know what seems wrong, but you don't know what you got to let's go. Yes, darling. So you guys, let me finish your reading, and then I'm gonna start talking to you heart to heart. But so I did this. So I'm putting the cards up, but I did this TikTok, and in the TikTok, I thank you, Kevin Samuels, for helping me. as this fairy tale, dreamy, that marriage, help me. Thank you for not, thank you for like Disneyland when it came to selecting a partner for marriage. Because I was like, I was listening to this woman who was, she is 51 and she's single. And 75% of African American women will never marry. 75. Only one more African American women will marry in their lifetime. And I'm really passionate about seeing that number. All right, what letters do we have? We have a B, dealing with somebody with a B name, and an N. All right. How are there a really big B in the house? It came in like it's about that big. It has a stinger that can kill you. And we sprayed it and then it again and it shot back up. So all right. Oh, good, Libra the Diva. I'm happy to hear that. Let me say this. So I changed, Kevin Samuels helped me to realize that this area, okay, Pisces, I know you guys don't want to hear this, but I feel like somebody would really benefit from this, okay? The girl yesterday at TikTok, she said that she wanted a romantic relationship. She's in her 50s, and she's talking about how she wants somebody who she feels butterflies with. And she wants somebody who, when she kisses them, she melts. And she's Black, and she's talking like, because I'm so concerned about Black women not being married. Like, what are we being taught that we don't feel like we need our man? Or what are we being taught that we are telling guys no, right? So I just said that when I started getting practical with getting married and settling down, I was able to find who wanted to get married. But when I was in waiting for this feeling and emotional stuff, I didn't realize that 95% of people who get married, person that they feel for. Not most of the time. That's usually the side nigga. That's a sexual connection, right? I didn't know that. I thought that that's who you were supposed to wait for. So when I was like, no, Kevin was like, no, if somebody wants to, it's like, it's about roles, duty, and responsibility. And are we compatible enough to decide to join forces? And you clean, I do this, you do that, I do this. Very clear, you have a son, this is how you want me to treat you. I clean, or I'm emotionally. So I decided to take the practical route, and it worked. Women in the comments section, close to 200 women said that I settled. So I don't understand what you mean by that, Leslie, when you say give your soul away. I don't understand what you mean by that. What I do know is that 75% of Black women are not married. So I don't know if it's this soul talk that's going to keep you single, like the stats say. Okay. So like, if you want to be someplace with your soul, head. But me personally, the gas prices are just too damn to pay by myself. Right. So let's talk about that. Let me finish this and talk about that, because I think that that's the reason why 75% of us are not married. because of talk like that, because of Disneyland and fairy tale dreams of shit like that. Just because somebody is for you and you're compatible doesn't mean that your heart's not in it, right? But let's finish this. And then I'm going to respond. Leslie, still, please stay. Well, no, I'll say it. I'll finish. 200 women came in the comment section talking like Leslie, right? Are you white? I can't see you. Leslie, what F? 200 women in the comment section. No, I'm not saying that. All right, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. So, 200 people came into the comment section, mainly unmarried women who didn't have a fiance and it was just basically by themselves. Okay. So they said, you settled. They said, you're not strong enough. Why don't you just admit that you didn't get what you really want? Come on. All right. Let's say that, no, let's say if that I want me, if I choose from the pool men that want me, is that settling? Or is that being smart? Now, Leslie is sitting up here in La La Land talking about prices alone is enough to make you think about statistically. See, you know what? I don't believe that women's bodies were really created to work forever. I personally supposed to be moms and made to breastfeed. And of course, there's jobs and they lay brick and they go into the, I kind of feel, sort of they're supposed to work. So, okay, yeah, exactly, Sapphire. She says, no, the reason that most marriages lead to divorce is finances, not sex. What was that called? Finances is the number one reason for divorce. Now, single women keep you single. Okay, it's this type of mentality that gonna not happen, right? Because she's in this world of love and feeling these emotions. Now, I'm not saying that you're fond of your husband, but I am saying that I don't know where you live, Leslie, but where I live, rent is $200 just for something nice. How much where you guys live? How much is rent where you guys live? Right. Exactly. Somebody told me yesterday that we live to be in a decent, just decent, was $3,000 to $5,000. 700 is not bad. 700. Where do y'all live? Where do y'all live? All right. One of the reasons that you guys don't see me on air a lot is everybody pays the bills. I want to get a new wig or, it's very comfortable to not have to worry about stuff like that. And so this love thing, these butterflies and this passion, 99.9% of us do not marry that person, right? And if the ones that I want don't want me, and I'm being single year after year after year, is it settling or smart that I begin to start looking at the ones that do want me because this is the best that I can do? And so of the ones are giving me the attention, who do I see? Because men are the ones who choose relationships. right? I do understand that. Actually, I don't think you speak for most Pisces, Leslie. I think that, you can only kind of speak. There's just too many other things that can be in somebody's chart that could make them grounded and make them see things from a perspective. And quite frank, most of the Pisces that I read for, they choose financial stability over anything. Pisces that are and Geminis, those are the two that if you're coming with stability, that they and Gemini. That's what I've seen. I mean, there's just too and right, there's too many things in somebody's chart to be able to speak for all of them. So, 3,000 for a two-bedroom. Are you sis? Are you being funny? Are you serious? Why do you live there? Right, yeah. So, I mean, while you're waiting for this love, you're going to be working your ass off paying $3,000 in the Bronx. Or you can get with somebody. See, that whole thing of I'm going to fall in love and marry that person, it does happen, Leslie, but mainly in Disney movies, right? Like, who taught you that? I never met nobody who was in love with the house. They loved them. One time they were in love with them. Emotions go up and down. This feeling that you're waiting for or that you're, looking for, that's not real. It happens in the movies. I mean, no other culture marries for love but Americans, right? Everybody else or it's arranged or it's a business agreement and stay married for 50 years. It's us, not helping us stay together. And I'm just concerned and talk like that and haven't been educated on what's really going on. Yeah, all that stuff happens. You can find you're fond of and live happily ever after. Write romantic novels if you're that you're looking for is going to keep you single because it does happen, but mainly in Disney movies. Can you love the person you're? Yes, you can grow. Yeah, you're right, Cassie. That's not even love. See, men control relationships and women control sex. So if the men I feel those feelings for are not feeling those for me, and I want to be in a relationship and I want to get married and I'm 40, still waiting, it's like, okay, girl, Kevin Samuels was like, up. The men that you want don't want you. Because if they did, they would have swooped up on you already, right? Women in demand are not on the market too long. So I had to face that. It hurt. Face it. The kind of man that I want don't want me. Have children. Those of you who are in your early 30s and you're listening to and you love me and you listen to what Sunshine says possible because you're hot. That's when you can get. When I was fine, how many of you was fine 25? Charlie, 25, I could just do my thing. But yeah, you know what I mean? When you're 25, 26, 27, baby, you got it going on. You can white guy, a Chinese guy, you looking, got your wig. See, I don't get my wigs installed. But some of those on TikTok, they get their wigs installed and they got their lashes shining good. All right, Yolanda? Right. Right. She's 35. What? That doesn't feel good to yourself. Leave the, I don't know. But okay, let's talk about what settle means because okay, but let's just do this. Okay, you guys who want to finish talking about this, let them have the option of leaving. So I see some of you could be traveling for work. Okay. The bee is traveling. Uh-oh, it moved. So some of you could be, you might a couple of weeks doing something. right? I do see a new job over here with the Ace of Wands, okay? I see it here very strong. It's like a Taurus is going to have your back. That could be your significant other. Go to Starbucks or go someplace to have tea with a friend, right? And the key talks about new opportunities coming in your life and the healing. You could be a nurse or you could be in nursing school. You may get accepted in nursing school. And some of you just need to develop a attitude of gratitude. Your relationships be going along better. Okay. All right. That extended, if you are moved to purchase it, it is the bomb. And y'all know I don't hardly ever say that at all. I just say if you want it, it's there. But for those of you who are guided to that reading, it is the bomb. All right. So let's take a look at how your person is seeing you, how your person is seeing you. And then we'll close the reading and then we'll finish talking about this relationship. I want to respond to Amber's talk about settling. Okay. What's wrong with being desperate, Amber? Who says that's bad? Maybe desperate is bad, but maybe desperate is not bad for someone else, especially when they don't want good. I mean, right? All right. So how is your person seeing you? Oh, really? Sade? All right. Pisces, how is your person seeing you? Wow. Okay. Temperance. So your person seeing you as somebody who's pretty laid back, especially if you're dealing with a Sagittarius or you have Sagittarius in your chart. Your person is seeing you as moderate, balanced, even what is that guy's, that witch, the warlock's name? He was like one of the greatest witches. Aleister. Even in Aleister Crowley's deck, this represents twin flame. Maybe he feels like you guys are really. Your person feels like you guys are really able to connect very strongly, and they see you as possibly someone that they can kick it with. They also see you as someone who maybe need to stop drinking as much, that you need to be a little bit more moderate. They have a lot of patience for you, or they see you. I think this is kind of like how you see them too, because I know a Pisces who's dating a Taurus who feels this way. But anyway, they feel like you're really cool people. If you're just joining and you want to get the Pisces reading, you can go to the beginning of the broadcast and get the reading. The Pisces reading over now. If you want to see the reading, oh, did I upload it yet? No, I haven't uploaded it yet, but I'll have it ready in the next hour. Okay. Thank you all for coming and God bless. So let's talk about settling. Leslie, are you still here? Okay. Yes. Let's talk about settling. So when I told the women at TikTok that I was happy that Kevin Samuels got me out of this dreamlike place of relationships and helped me to be more practical in selecting a mate, I was able to get engaged. So about 200 women said that I had settled. Now, of those 200 women, I went to like 30 of their pages. Not one of them were married. All of them were over 35 and all of them were average, like a 5, probably like me without makeup. So, like Kevin said, you are average. How can you? These women who were saying you settled, it's like, well, so what are you going to do? Just keep waiting for these men out of your league you when they can go have a pretty girl half your age, especially have money. So you're just supposed to go to 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. See, I don't listen to single women because they talk like Leslie, right? Just in Disneyland shit. And they'll keep you single. It's interesting too, even when I call a married woman and I have an argument compared to when I call my single friends, all of my single friends tell me airy fairy shit and tell me that I should leave. The married girls are like, oh, just calm down, right? Cool off and have a discussion from a rational place so that you guys can move forward in a better understanding of each other, right? I don't have one married friend that's in love. They love their husband and it grew. My mother has been married 30 years. She said, I don't love him. She goes, but yeah, I have grown to love him. And this feeling that no matter how deeply you feel about that emotional love, it's going to go away because that's what emotions do. And I told my fiance, I said, listen, what are we going to do after the love is gone? Because it goes. Emotions, they go like this. I mean, you can in your own life be one. Sometimes you love them, sometimes you not. Sometimes they're the best thing. No, well, yes, you did. No, exactly, the enchantress. So when all these middle-aged women were like, settled, you settled. And so I'm like, okay, so what are you going to do? You, because these women are my size, some of them were in my, you settled. If settling means that I accepted what was truly attracted to me and negotiate in a practical relationship with people who I'm sexually attracted to and have a fondness for, just not that, I die for you, not that, what is those wolves, not, not that I just feel butterflies for you. Oh, you make me feel. No, it's none of that, but it's working. I work on too in the suburbs, bought houses for cash. If you want keeps you strong, that's what 25% of the Black married women think like me. 75% of the singles think like Leslie, right? So you got to get on board, child. So the girl who was talking like Leslie, I had did a reading for her and I didn't see no husband in her cards, mainly because she talks like Leslie. That, I'm not going to settle. And how old are you? She's talking about not settling and all these airy fairy stuff. I am so glad she is typing this stuff so you guys can see for yourself that you can't make this shit up. This is what's happening to 75% of Black women thinking, and we're the only culture things like this. Outside of Cambodia and Africa, American culture, right? Right. Right. All right. Okay, Leslie, you are entitled to your life, but some of us don't want to be alone and until, so yeah. I don't see no husband, Leslie. I see, you doing really good in your career though. Ain't no husband in your cards. So so people got mad at me because I told but look at Libra the Diva. She just got engaged, thinking like me, practical, right? Most grandmothers, they love their husband. It was a do. I do this, you do this, I do this. Like my grandfather, he had a construction company. My grandmother, she did the books. Whew, was that a ladybug? Right? Okay, Leslie. Okay, honey. All right, darling. All right, y'all. So I'm going to go and do some TikToks now. And I think I'm going to go live on TikTok. And I think I'm going to change my shirt. But before you go, I'm just going to finish telling you what happened, what went back and forth, right? So the lady who I stitched with, and she said that she was not going to give up on love and romance. She's 52 and single, paying paying everything by herself. I couldn't imagine that. So she has no money to play with. I mean, wow, she must work hard, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, you gotta pay for everything. She gotta buy her own paper towels, toilet paper. She got to pay to rent her car, all by herself. Jesus, because she say that she's not going to give up on butterflies, and she's not going to give up on when she kisses her man. She just feels passion. This talking like this. So I stitched her, and I said, I'm so glad Samuel's got me out of that type of thinking, and that I just got practical, because when I did, I was able to settle down with someone. And I said, I did a reading for Yaya, and I didn't see no man in her, right? And I said, she may not give up on, but that way of thinking, that feeling, things. Are you? How old are you, Leslie? You have to consider certain geography that you're in, where you are, right? You got children. You got to consider a whole bunch of factors, and then get realistic about some shit. Like, can I really attract that at my age? Am I really going to? So anyway, so I told the people, I did a reading on her, and I didn't see no man in her cards. And I said, so yeah, she can sit there and talk about this airy fairy love, but it's gonna result with her being alone for life. But I did see people who were willing to come into her life and negotiate a relationship. It's not going to feel like it feels in Disney, but at least she won't be alone. Child, her people did not like that. Diva, you are so right. Leslie, how old are you? Leslie is so funny. Oh, Leslie is so funny. Her people, Cassie and Libra the Diva and the Enchantress, I know her people were so mad at me for doing a reading without her permission. I said, what? Because, TikTok is new for me. That was like I've uploaded a lot now, but that was like my maybe seventh TikTok, sixth, and since 2020, right? So yeah, I don't see that, Leslie, but if you say so, darling. So anyway, all her people came for me because I read her cards without, they say, her permission, right? And I'm like, are they serious? They are mad at a tarot card reader for doing a reading on someone. I don't understand. So I hadn't ever seen people respond like that. Even people in the tarot community was like, you can't read her without her permission, right? So I came back and I said, all right, Yaya has 300,000 followers. The girl who I did a reading for, I said, that makes her a public figure. The Supreme Court decided in 1963, when Sullivan sued the New York Times for exposing private aspects of his life, the Supreme Court said, well, you're a public figure. I mean, if you choose to be out in the public, you are susceptible to the morality of the public. And we can't legislate people's morality. And I mean, it is considered newsworthy. So, Sullivan lost because the Supreme Court was like, you choose to put yourself out there. So there is some shit that just go with the territory. So I told the people on TikTok, listen, if you got 250,000 plus followers, I most certainly will do a reading on you because you're a public figure. And then I told them, I said, we do readings on public figures all the time on YouTube. Ain't nobody ever said, I've done readings on Rihanna. I've done readings on Adele. I've done readings on the Kardashians. I've done readings on Ray J and Princess. I've done readings on Tasha K. Nobody ain't never said nothing until I get to TikTok. I said, and ain't not one of my 300,000 subscribers has had a problem until I come over here. So now what? Now what? You know? What the hell? Oh God. I didn't say you were mad. Leslie, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. Leslie is funny. I ain't tripping. And they're like, well, you're supposed. I said, okay. I said, the next time I do a reading on Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, I'm going to call her publicist and I'm going to say, hello, my name is Sunshine and I'm on YouTube. And I would like to do a reading on Kim Kardashian. And I'd like to publicize this or publish this on YouTube and TikTok. And I would like for Kim to call me back and let me know if it's cool. Do you know how many readings are done on Kim in a month? Child, please. So then, oh, that's wonderful. I'm happy to hear that. Oh, Leslie, what sign are you? And you are not, see this going back and forth. That's not the Pisces that's doing that. You got something else in your chart that is doing that because that's not how Pisces roll. Where is your Mars anyway? I know, Cassie, I love you too. But yeah, I guess most Pisces don't think like that. But I don't know. I just don't want I guess the truth of the matter, Leslie, you don't look black. You look white, child. You really do. If you mix, you probably got beat up a lot, huh? Because the black kids didn't know what to do with your ass, child. But I guess, Pisces, I'm not trying to take away your fantasy and your dreamy things. I just want more sisters to get married. And I want us to print out a marriage certificate. I mean, the marriage license that you can get online and put it on your wall and let that be like on the vision board. And you see it every day. I just don't want the reason, like for instance, I did this reading for an Aquarius who has a Libra husband, or not husband, but man at her house. And he takes care of most of the bills, like most men will. And she only pays for her bills, like, get her hair, get wigs, get her nails done, stuff like that. So she wanted to leave that man of 10 years for the Pisces. Is always a Pisces that they want to leave their established relationship for. So she wanted to leave her man of 10 years for the Pisces pizza delivery driver because he made her feel butterflies, because she felt passion, because she felt in love. Okay, now Leslie, you are way too old to be thinking like that. Okay, first of all, after 35, it's really hard to find somebody that wants to marry you, even especially if they want children and they haven't had any children yet. You can be this modern woman with these modern ideas, but it's not going to get you a husband. It's when you start thinking, okay, let me start choosing from this pool of men. Well, I can't talk to Leslie. Leslie's on something else. I move to the people that I am reaching. Hey, Leslie, you win. You win. Now, to the rest of you, she was going to win. Hey, JK, what's going on? What's going on, child? Oh, okay, baby. Cool, Leslie. I love you, baby. So she was going to leave of 10 years pizza delivery that gives her butterflies. Now, the man over here from 10 years, he pays the rent, he pays the electricity, the water, the garbage. Now she was willing, because the pizza delivery man can't pay that. But so now all the bills going to be on her, because he fucks her good, and she feels butterflies. Now this good man over here, she don't feel butterflies for, but he comes home every night. He buys the groceries. They got a son together. He's with the son on the weekends. But because she feels butterflies, she wants to leave. Girl, it was divine intervention. Girl, I spent an hour on the phone with her, and it was a 20-minute reading. I just wanted to break down and cry. I couldn't take it. I mean, I had to talk to this woman I couldn't. I was like, sister, you sit down. You put in an application at an apartment that you got to pay $2,500 for, and he ain't contributing nothing, and he got women, and you gonna leave the man who, okay, this good man over here. You know why she want to do that? Because of fairy tale stuff like Leslie is talking about. Because she has these, because he me in my eye. I feel like we've had life before. And, Now check this out. When the ex-girlfriend from Jamaica called these, and my client Aquarius, and if you were watching Aquarius, because I know you're watching about that Pisces, I told you I was going to tell you. So now my client is talking to the Pisces, and the Pisces calls and asks the Pisces, well, who is this bitch? Is that your woman? And the Pisces said, no. No. He told his ex-girlfriend, woman, it's the situation that I'm in. Leave an engineer. He's a black engineer. She said, so she is over 35, which means you're in, a lot of men don't want you to 35 because you can't give them a child, some birth defects, right? So she's 38. She's a woman with a child, and leave this engineer that's willing to deal with her fat ass and pay all the bills. I was late for every other client day trying to talk to this. I mean, I was in tears. I was in tears. I was like, sister, that ain't gonna last but 6 months, 3 months. This is what he do. He a lover boy. See, there's two types of men. There's steady and there's Mr. You can't have this doesn't. I read this. Mr. Steady is going to be secure, pay the bills at home. He's going to come home every night. You ain't going to have to worry. Oh my God, it's my dental appointment. Okay. You don't have to worry about nothing, but more than likely, you ain't going to feel no butterflies. You're going to feel safe. You're going to feel secure. You're going to feel adored. You're going to feel loved. You can get fat. He ain't going nowhere, right? You can do whatever. Mr. Steady ain't going nowhere if he's chosen you. Then you have Mr. Fabulous. The Enchantress, no, men don't say that younger women are a problem. Men say that older women are a problem because they have this list and these standards. And they say when they go out on a date with these older women, they feel interrogated and that it's just too difficult to deal with older women because they backtalk. They're very opinionated. They got shit to say. Now, if a man is making 300,000, 200,000, 150,000, any woman he wants, ethnic group, and he ain't with no opinionated woman who is spilling out all her, shaking her head and slapping her and telling him what she thinks and what she feels when she can just get a young who's just gonna roll with the program and have fun together. So I listen to the men, listen to them all day, and this is what they say. You know what I'm saying? Older men were saying women in their age bracket because it's just too damn hard. They're too damn difficult, and they're snapping their neck and their fingers, and it's like, you don't know know that you're old now. You're coming with all this, and you are like a leftover. You know what I mean? I want this, and it's like I can go get a 25 whose breasts are up here, right? Whose stomach is who's full fun, get on my program, want to learn, or I can go girl who's going to I need to do and what I have and how she feels and and tell me about this and this. And I even watched them on Kevin's show. I've seen when the older women call, they just go back and forth and forth and back and forth. The women are like, okay, yeah, interesting. Because I know now some women think, well, some men are looking for women that will intellectually stimulate them. Not too many of them are. Not too many of them. Most of them are looking for a chick that would just get on the program. I'm sorry, but that's what it seems like. That's what happens. You know what I mean? Oh, if you're just now coming in, we're just rapping with each other, y'all. If you want to look at the Pisces video, go to the beginning of the video, right? And you will find the reading after the reading is over and we just talking shit. I know, man. Okay, what did you? Okay, laugh out loud, 100%. I left the Capricorn of 10 years that paid everything, including my bills, and could cringe when he came down to land own with him. Land? Oh, I don't know what that word with him, though he had a great friendship. Land own? I don't know what that means. I understand what you're saying, but I already have a man and I didn't pick that route. Oh, okay. I wonder why your man isn't showing up in the cards. Thank you. Okay. That's the Scorpio in me. Oh, you're a Scorpio. Okay. Men just want, yeah, that's right, Sade. Men just want peace. So this chick was on the reading and she came in and she was like, my dude left me for this young dick. So we just started talking and keeping it real. And she was like, well, yeah, I was very opinionated. And she was like, yeah, I always had something to say. No matter what he said, I had something to say about it. And I was like, come on now, who wants to live with that? Who wants to live with that? You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like some guys would take a 7 who gives them peace over a 10 who's a headache. Like, let me show you this chick. Now, we're in the end. Ain't nobody going to be looking this low. So I'm going to show you this chick. And I was like, she's a 10, pretty as fuck, right? And she was talking about how she can't find no man, right? What? Shit, I would marry your ass. It was like, then I kind of saw her kind of different parts of her personality, child. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't want to talk bad about her because we are content creators together. And damn, look at these views. Y'all like this video. I did a video that said when you finally decide to do something about being fat, I guess people really liked it. That's funny. All right. Anyway, so here's this chick, and she's pretty as fuck. And she says that she wants a man to pay her bills. And she said she goes, that's what she's looking for. And, nobody has gotten her off the market. And which is really unusual because women this pretty are usually off the market. But this is her highest viewed video. I want you to hear what she had to say about dating someone and settling. All right. And then I want to show you here she is. Wait, hold on. Oh shit. Okay. You a chance instead of the one you like, but okay. Instead of the one you like, but the guy attractive. I hate to say it, but what are you attracted to? Are you attracted to like a fine body and like, are you fine as hell? Like you want him to be? You're tripping. You're tripping. Stop asking for something that you're not. A lot of women out here are asking for a magical man and ain't shit about the women
just saying it. In being a feminist, you have to acknowledge that a lot of women are lazy as hell. They don't apply no pressure. They don't treat their men like kings. Y'all just want a fine ass man and you're regular. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, a lot of you guys are
all
saying
right. So she got 400,000 views on that, right? And this is how she is when she's a little testy.
Stop coming on my how to use my voice and what my voice for. This is my voice. This is my opinion, my expression. With it, okay? If you don't like that, you have the option to click off. Number one. So what I'm saying is not law. Number two. You do not have to follow what I'm saying. Number three. Number four. At what point do women take responsibility for the men they choose to lay down with and they choose to get pregnant by? When does that happen? Because stop coming on my page telling me
I was like, okay. Now this is a video that no high value man. Okay, no, this is the video where she says she would love to pay her bills and that she would love to be okay.
You live with your man and that house isn't clean, you need to go. You need to leave. He already obviously isn't an organized person if the house is messy anyways, and he's already paying the bills, so make yourself useful. Yeah, make yourself useful and organize all his shit. All of it, from top to bottom, every drawer. It'll take you one day if you really dedicate your time, depending on the size of the house. Clean that shit up, bro. You're not paying no bills. You're just chilling. That is my dream. I'm tired of paying bills. And y'all be living with a boyfriend, not paying nothing. Nothing at all. It's just like paying everything and cleaning everything. So if you're there, at least make yourself useful. I'm dead ass serious.
All right, now I lived in LA for 8 years. Women like this are picked up fast. So I was like, I don't understand why a man is not paying all her bills. And I don't understand why this woman is not married, right? I just don't understand it. Then I saw this video and it kind of put things in just a little bit of a perspective. All right, let me find it. Is it that far? Okay, here we go.
I say this with love because I have realized some truths. I am not intimidating. You're intimidated. There's a difference. I don't take up too much space. You're just used to people playing small. My inner light is not too bright. You're just used to dimming your own. I am not mean nor aggressive. I am honest and assertive, and that makes you uncomfortable. And I do not make you uncomfortable. Presence challenges your comfort. All of that is yours. I will not be left with your stuff. Some truths. I'm not intimidating. You're intimidating. I don't take up too much space to people playing small. My inner light is not too bright. You're dimming your own. I am not mean nor aggressive. I am honest and assertive, and that makes you uncomfortable. And I do not make you uncomfortable. My presence challenges your comfort. All of that is yours. I will not be less for you to feel better about yourself. Own your stuff.
Okay, now no man with money is going to deal with that. They're not going to deal with that. No man with money is going to wife that kind of attitude up, because there's too many women out there that want to be taken care of, that want to live in a nice, big, pretty house and really not have to work to deal with somebody like that. Like that right there, just seeing that video scared the shit out of me. Now, I'm not saying that she was interested in collaborating, but if she was, I would be I would worry, is she going to flip? You know what I mean? And I'm sure that what happens, I know what happens is that she shows that side, right? Everything is fine. And these men are like, oh my God, I got a wife. Look how fucking fine she is, right? And they see that side and they're like, oh, she's a side chick. Wow. Yeah. Wasn't it? It was very aggressive, wasn't it? Oh, thank you, Leslie. Take care, baby. See you soon. Right. Just you as a woman who's not gay, would you deal with that if you have money? Like if you had three tens to choose from and one came off like that, I no, that we see what's going on with her, right? But you will find women who are a size, I mean, you'll find women who are a seven who are married because they're peaceful. Like my cousin married a very large, dark skinned woman with short hair, and he looks like Chris Brown. And everybody in the family was like, but she's peaceful. She cooks and she don't bother him too much, and she loves him. It's easy to be around her. It's not. Oh, that's too much. Whew. Especially if you're dealing with a Libra. Oh my God, that that was disgusting. You know what I mean? Like that's just too much. Too much. What you mean, Enchantress? Sade, see, it's like this. I don't know. And I feel like this applies to gay women too, you know, um, because there's a stud that I follow, and I just show the stud a lot of respect. The way that men like respect a lot. Because it's like if you are paying for this mortgage and you are paying the bills, the least that I could do is show you the utmost respect. That means that I don't raise my voice. That means that I don't speak to you in a tone like that. Like that tone to me was on the level of just of slapping somebody across the face and punching them, right? I'm not going to talk to my like that. I'm going to him. So I was on live and I was in this stud's room and I was just giving her a lot of respect. And she was like, I like you. I really like you. And I know, kind of like how to treat a masculine energy. Oh, yeah. Right. Libra the diva. Right. Right. I know. But see, in LA, the mentality in LA is not to get married. You got to go to the South for that, right? That the LA energy is not about marriage. San Francisco could be, but not LA. Oakland, Oakland is kind of marriage, maybe, yeah, but not LA. That's not why people are there. And now she's 28 with that kind of attitude, and she has a baby. And so, you know what people are going to do with her? They're going to fuck her and send her home. I knew this woman. I mean, she was so pretty. Her name was Kim, and and she was naturally pretty, no makeup. I mean, with no makeup and no with plastic surgery. She was single, and I just couldn't understand. But she really didn't know. Well, first of all, her mother had the hots for her. Oh, that okay. So she was just messed up in the head. Could you imagine? Her mother was a dark woman, and she, I guess, was obsessed with light skin. So she had a baby with a very fair skinned man or a white man. And she said that her mother used to listen to her conversations, and her mother would look her up and down very romantically. And her mother cursed her out for moving out and being with someone. And then she came back to live with her mother. Yeah, I don't think we can use her as an example because she probably was just fucked up. I bet you women don't talk about that, about having a mother that's sexually attracted to you. I've never heard of anything like that. Oh yeah, Sade, you're a quiet person and you ain't wiped up yet, child. What? What? Oh wow. Well, there's a lot of things I don't know, child. Right, Neptune, yes. So I'm thinking that maybe the reason that she wasn't married, but I mean, I asked her, I said, okay, so what is your role? See, I think what do you bring to the table is a very disrespectful question. But I think it's okay to say, what is your role? Okay, so my role is to provide, to protect, to listen. Now, what would be like your role in this relationship? And when you asked her what her role is, she would say, I'm pretty. And I said, okay, that's great. You're pretty. Now, what else? That's number one, pretty. What's number two? What do you mean, what's number two? Look at me. Yeah. So I guess what happens is like maybe men who are looking for. Right. Oh, I see. So I said to her, she was a Scorpio too. So I have to tell you, I ain't never seen nobody move like that. I never seen anybody move their pelvic area like she can. I would love to see her twerk. Like she could move. She moved like a fish, like a wave. She could move like a wave. And it was then you could feel that Pluto magnetism when she moved. So I always seem to attract people who really like sex instead of people who like to talk. But anyway, so yeah, when I left her last, nobody had married her. And because what would happen was being an would attract the NBA players, but outside of being pretty, there wasn't anything else. She wasn't emotionally available, like she wasn't emotionally supportive. Um, because your spouse is going to listen to you more than anybody else. And one of our jobs, is to be their cheerleader, especially if he's paying stuff, and to let him know you can do it and I believe in you. Because men really need to know that we admire them. It's hard to be with someone that you don't admire. It's hard to sleep with them if you don't admire them. But I just admire somebody trying to do something. The guy I was with, he wasn't even trying to do anything, you know. I know that's right. All right, y'all. So I'm going to be doing my TikToks. I'm going to upload the extended video. If you want to see the extended video, the link will be in the description box at the top of the comment section. Also, if you want a reading, you can call that number that is at the top of the screen. Yeah, it says if you want a reading, you can text me at 470-835-7099. And or you can book a reading at Sunshine. On my TikTok is Iamsunshinetarot. Iamsunshinetarot. Um, I got 2,000 followers overnight. Isn't that great? Well, thank you, Libra the Diva, and congratulations. Yeah, I felt like I guess I kind of felt like after, because see, no matter how pretty a person is, eventually you get used to how they look, and other things need to be there to keep you there, you know? And that's why one of the things you should ask your partner is, after the love is gone, what would keep you in the house with the spouse? Like, what roles or what would be happening in the house that you choose to stay in over a new female that comes to try to take you away? Number one, the guy say, I would stay with the woman who I knew really loved me, right? Because she'll ride or die for me. Number two, I've heard guys say, I would stay with the woman who kept the house clean because I don't want to. Um, and the one who made me feel like she wasn't going anywhere. See, a lot of times women, they'll get angry, yeah, and then they'll say, I'm leaving this relationship, right? Because I'm mad. Men don't like those type of girls, mainly because they're not wives, they're thoughts. Wives don't think like that. Wives don't think about leaving the relationship because you pissed me off. And they would never tell their mate something that's just ghetto. It is. It's ghetto and it's ratchet. You pissed me off, so it's over. Like, what kind of ratchet ghetto shit is that? You know what I mean? No, I'm not gonna leave you. We got into an argument, but you might have to sleep in the guest bed. You know, I don't like people like that. I don't like people like that. I'm mad at you, so we gonna break up, or because that's like emotionally manipulative. That's emotional manipulation. So if you don't do what I tell you to do, I'm gonna withdraw myself and my security from you. I feel like uh, there's nothing like the security that you get in a relationship. There's nothing in the world like the emotional safety and security. That's like my gift to you. That's my prize. That's my gift. So why would I talk about getting my gift back because I'm angry? Like, that's just childish. And I can't get down with that. It's just childish. All right, you guys. So again, if you want to see the extended reading, it's very good. It's a very good extended reading. I hope you guys, yeah, enjoy your day, Pisces. I love you. A lot of you guys are used to me being on a little later. This is a new crew. And thank you for watching. Leave comments in the comment section and get the extended. God bless. Again, the extended is at the top of the comments, and it's in the description box. You can click either one, right? And one will lead you to Vimeo, the other to my website, where for a nominal fee, you can see the rest of the video. All right. God bless.